Hi, it's the old history teacher here. For those who don't know me, in case I put this up on a different platform because of some changes that are going on with this one, I am a history teacher, middle school history teacher, and my content, I don't consider myself a big content creator, but my videos are mostly dealing with history repeating itself, or at least rhyming, as someone pointed out once. And I'm going to be talking about, and I traditionally, most of the time, I'm talking about actions by the men in Germany in the 1920s and 30s all the way up through 45, and comparing that and the history and historical events repeating themselves in 2025 under the U.S. President De Fuhrer Trump. And yes, I bring up different things occasionally, but I haven't even made any videos lately because there's just nothing. It's just more of the same. But I want to bring up something, and this is going to be a criticism with a comparison for the Democratic Party and the opposition to some of the actions by President Trump and President Musk, frankly, and the actions that they are taking. In 1937, Hitler came to power in 33 officially and became the absolute fascist dictator of Germany. Mussolini had been in power since about the same time. They were starting the events and the takeovers of countries and, annexing, whether they fired a shot or not, and showing aggressive action. Well, England was led from 1937 to 1940 by a man named Neville Chamberlain. He was the prime minister. And his whole thing was appeasement because of the situation throughout Europe after World War I and the League of Nations that was founded by Woodrow Wilson of the United States, and it had lasted for a few years and then collapsed, and people wouldn't follow the directions. But he was still a big saying, we don't want war. But instead of showing at least, if not standing up to, at least strongly negotiating and saying, stop your aggression, instead, Neville Chamberlain met with Hitler and Mussolini in Munich in 1937, gave in to, just said okay to everything they wanted, and with a promise that he wouldn't go further. Hitler in particular, I'm talking about. Chamberlain got that promise. And famously, there's still the photographs or short film of Hitler doing this weird dance after leaving Chamberlain about the fact he got over on him. Okay? To this day, Neville Chamberlain is viewed as a weak, and the cause that maybe it delayed the attacks on Britain by a couple years, but ultimately it almost destroyed Britain because he wouldn't stand up to Hitler then, and had the support of other countries to stand up to him, but he was going to try appeasement. Okay, we'll give you that, just don't take any more. He's viewed as weak. He's viewed as almost not just ineffective, but I'm trying to think of a good word for it. Now, what does this have to do with today? Okay, the Democrats the opposition to Mr. Trump and the actions of Mr. Trump, Mr. Musk, and the rest of them. This hard move to the right, this threatening Canada, threatening Greenland, threatening the Panama Canal, cutting and deciding who keeps a job and who doesn't by both unelected and elected officials. We're seeing aggression. A lot of people are tired of it already. But the Democrats and the people who are opposition I'm not saying they have to go to war against him, but they're just letting it happen. And they're wringing their hands and saying, well, I guess we'll have to give them some things, but we're going to draw the line in the sand that can be erased quite easily. And we're giving in to them. Democrats, as a whole, if you want to be remembered as Neville Chamberlain, the man who nearly gave away the whole everything to fascist bullies and nearly got most of Europe destroyed because you didn't stand up for yourselves, congratulations, you're on your way. Democracy's in the toilet. And I will sing to the rooftops. It's as much the Democrats' fault, and it's not just the party, but the people who we elected, who oppose him, but they say, don't even call us. Call them. What are you doing? Stand up. So, long video. Again, I'm the old history teacher, and you may start seeing some of my videos on other platforms, but hopefully you have a nice day today. But think about it. Demand. If you can't do the job and oppose these illegal, unconstitutional acts that are going on just left and right, they're going to lead to our destruction. If you can't do it, step down, get out of the way, and let somebody else in there who will. Thank you.